guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. Well, in today's video, I am going to talk about how you can manifest your dream life through the teaching of Neville Goddard, through the law of assumption, how you can step into a better reality, a whole new life which is extremely good and it is exciting and full of happiness. Okay, I'm gonna quote one of the Neville Goddard's quotation. Please listen to this quote with all your heart and with an open mind, and trust me, once you have understood the deep meaning of this quotation, there is literally nothing that you cannot manifest. You will learn through this quotation that yes, it is very easy to jump to a new state of consciousness which is full of pure joy and full of abundance and happiness. So here it is. You cannot take with you into the new consciousness any part of the old man. All your present beliefs, fears, and limitations are weights that binds you to the present level of consciousness. If you were to transcend this level, you must now leave behind all that is your present self or conception of yourself. And to do this, you take your attention away from all that is not your problem or limitation and dwell upon just being. Beautiful quote, isn't it? Let's understand what it actually means. Well, you can only step into your new reality by leaving behind your old self and anything associated with this old self of yours. Okay. Now, it's up to you how you want to convince your logical brain to make these changes into your life in order to leave that old story and embody a new one. Okay, now these changes can be drastic as and as painful as you want them to be by being way too attached to your current state of consciousness, where you are, who you are. If you don't have, a job, you feel like I'm always a jobless person. If you don't have that money, you're always getting back to this old story where you are moneyless, where you don't have your SPA. You always feel that there is no love in my life. This is your awareness of your present self. So in this present moment, if this is what your consciousness is going to be, you are still living the old story. Okay, now it is totally up to you. If you get detached with this old self of yours, the new thing which you are going to embody, it is going to be as easy as wearing a new cloth. Okay, because you are not looking back, because you are right now in this conviction that whatever I'm thinking about from the state of wish fulfilled, this is my new reality, this is my new state of consciousness, this is my new conception about myself. When you think like this, things around you in your 3D reality would also start changing, because 3D in itself is a dead reality. Okay, 3D has no control over your circumstance, over your situation, over your life. It only projects what you create internally. First, in your internal world, it is what is being projected in the 3D world. So once you have jumped into this new state of consciousness where everything is completely yours, in your state of consciousness, you are living this desired life of yours. When you have the same state of consciousness, the 3D is bound to project the same thing. I have told this, I don't know, million times. I'm again gonna say the same thing. It is the internal creation. It is your internal self-talk. It is your internal self-concept that you have about this new creation, which is going to get created in the 3D world. Okay, so yes, it is totally up to you in order to leave your old story, how you want to convince your logical brain and how you can embody the new one. If you're going to be completely attached with the old self of yours, of course the changes are going to feel very painful. It is going to feel quite drastic and you do not want to do it, and that is why you keep on slipping back to the old story. But the moment you decide that no, it is enough, I am from this moment onwards going only forward, by doing that you are making the changes as easy as breathing naturally. And This is just only about the detachment. When you are completely detached from your old story and only reminding yourself of the new story, what are you doing? You are embodying completely the new version of yourself. Okay, now it is totally up to you how you want to go about it. I'm not gonna say that yes, it is going to be an overnight process, it is way too easy. For some people, yes, it is, because it is all about your own willpower. Right now, in this very moment, if you decide that this is what is going to be from now onwards, and no matter how the situation is going to go, I am going to stick to this new state of consciousness. This is totally up to you. If you have this kind of willpower, then yes, it is only a matter of a second to jump into that new state of consciousness. But the moment you are again going back and forth, you are basically creating the same circumstances over and over again. It is all about training your logical mind. If you still trained your mind to look only from the state of wish fulfilled state, if you still managed to live in your imagination while your 3D is chaotic, you are changing 180-degree completely. And this biggest change is what is going to create the exact same reality in your 3D which you have been living in your imagination. I'd like to repeat the Neville Goddard's words: you cannot take with you into the new consciousness any part of the old man. All of your present beliefs, fears, and limitations are weight that binds you to the present level of consciousness. And how do you change it? In the last line, he said, to do this, you take your attention away from all that is not your problem or limitation, and you dwell upon just being. This is how you are going to change from one state of consciousness to the state where you have everything that you always wanted. This quote clearly means that your present self, the awareness of this present self, the state of consciousness you are living in this awareness, things are not okay. You may be aware of this fact that you are jobless, or you are not having any money, you don't have your SP in this moment, your SP is not contacting you, what not. Okay, now the moment this awareness of the state of consciousness is changed completely, which is 180-degree that we have talked about, you are jumping from one state of consciousness where everything was chaotic, everything was not up to the mark, everything was completely drastic, to the state of consciousness where now you are just being aware of the fulfillment of your desire. Now everything is up to your liking. Dream house is yours, that loving partner is yours, that huge bank balance is yours, that successful career is yours. Everything you always wanted is what you got in this state of consciousness. Now all you need to do is just stay here in this state for as long as you can. Okay, and how do you do that? Always shut the 3D world down. Just in case if you need more time to get used to this new state of consciousness, discard everything from your five senses which is not supporting, or in law of attraction language, it is not in alignment with your imagination. You keep going back to your imaginal world to feel the fulfillment of your desire, because yes, what does it cost you? It costs nothing. It is right there in your imaginal world, right? And you keep on repeating this practice so many times until your logical brain has accepted this new reality, this new state as your present state of consciousness. And that is what is going to create your new reality. This is the secret. Your desires are there in you for a reason. Okay, these desires are there for you to experience its fulfillment in your physical reality. So that is why every person is having a different desire. But for that, you need to play the role of a conscious and deliberate creator. And a deliberate creator doesn't cry over a bad creation. He accepts all of his creation. He learns from all the old so-called not so good creation and apply these learning to the new creation, which is better, which is awesome, and which is desired in the first place. So be a deliberate creator, be a responsible creator. All right. So this is how you're going to manifest anything that you want into your life. You can manifest a brand new life by jumping into the state of consciousness, which is your imaginal world, which is the new assumption. And you stay there, you live in that state of consciousness, and you leave behind everything that is connecting you from your old story. Okay, this is the crux of this video. All right. So yeah, this was today's video. In case if you like today's video, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I come up with lots and lots of interesting stuff based on Neville Goddard's teaching. So yes, consider subscribing. And if you are looking for a daily dose of Neville, you can follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is my daily wish. And in case if you are looking for one-to-one coaching, my slots are still open for the month of April. Just a couple of seats more left. Yeah, so I can help you out with that as well. Please DM me on my Instagram, and I'm going to help you throughout the process. So yes, this was today's video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll be meeting you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.